Argentina, located in the southern region of South America in a large, elongated shape. Argentina was sparsely inhabited by a few indigenous tribes before Spain's colonized it in the 16th and 17th centuries. Today, the country is an independent republic featuring varied landscapes from rich plains to thick jungle. Majestic mountains, pastoral steppes and impressive glaciers. On a visit to Argentina, wildlife and natural attractions are never too far away. The subtropical north of Argentina is where the impressive Iguazu Falls are located, with the surrounding area ideal for hiking. Taking a trip to the Los Glaciares National Park in the Patagonia region means the chance to see penguins and graceful glaciers. Here's a look at the best 10 places to visit in Argentina. Number 12. Mar del Plata. Once a retreat for Argentina's aristocracy, Mar del Plata today is the country's top beach resort city. Located on the Atlantic coast in the Buenos Aires province, Mar del Plata attracts millions of tourists every year to its sandy beaches and lively culture. During the summer weekends, it can get very crowded here, but outside the summer months, the city takes on a much more relaxed feel. Mar del Plata is a beautiful city of both historic and modern architecture, from charming Spanish chalets and Victorian homes to high-rise hotels and casinos. In addition to a wide range of restaurants, the city also offers an aquarium, zoo, 5 golf courses and a major sports stadium. By far, the main attractions in Mar del Plata are its sandy beaches. The most popular beaches are the ones conveniently located near the city center, such as Bristol, La Perla and Popular. Other favored choices are Playa Grande and Playa Magotes. Number 11. Quebrada de Humahuaca. Dating back thousands of years, the Quebrada de Humahuaca is an arid and underrated mountain valley in the Jujuy province of northwestern Argentina. During its heyday, it was known for its convenient caravan road that was part of an important ancient trading route during the Inca Empire. The valley is defined by cacti, llamas, rugged mountains and colorful sandstone escarpments. Authentic little towns are dotted around, such as Humahuaca, the main town the valley is named after, that's home to just over 10,000 residents, and smaller, lesser-known mountain villages like Iruya and Purmamarca, with its lovely market. Surrounded by the sub-Andean hills to the east, the Altiplano to the west, and the Valles Templados in the south, the mountain scenery of the Quebrada, which means broken, is truly exceptional. Particularly the Sierra de Siete Colores with its unforgettable rainbow-colored hills. Number 10. Ibera Wetlands. The Ibera Wetlands is a protected natural reserve boasting marshy swamps, moss-covered bogs, and shallow lagoons. It also happens to be one of the largest wetlands on the planet, only surpassed in size by the Pantanal in Brazil. The wetlands are located in the northeastern province of Corrientes, roughly 400 miles from the capital city of Buenos Aires. Due to its remote location, the Ibera Wetlands have remained virtually untouched by mass tourism, giving visitors the chance to see nature at its most stunning. The wetlands are the place to go in Argentina to see an abundance of exotic wildlife. Alligators, giant otters, capybaras, monkeys, and anacondas can be found lurking throughout the wetlands. The wetlands are also home to over 350 different species of birds. It's common to see herons, eagles, magpies, and even the giant, ostrich-like great rheas. Number 9. Cordoba. At the geographical center of Argentina is Cordoba, the country's second-largest city. The city is known as La Docta, the Learned, because of its abundant colleges and universities. Surrounded by 3 mountain ranges and set along the banks of the Primero River, Cordoba boasts a beautiful collection of old colonial architecture juxtaposed by much more modern buildings. Its 17th-century Jesuit churches are a must-visit. Because Cordoba is home to more than 200,000 students, there is also a surprisingly good nightlife scene, and a social calendar jam-packed with cuarteto music and rally car racing. One of the best ways to soak up the spirit of Cordoba is by deep diving into its culture. The city is home to a collection of theaters, cultural complexes, and arte bars, so you can pick the experience that suits you. Number 8. Puerto Madryn. Located on the shores of Golfo Nuevo, the city of Puerto Madryn is best known as the gateway to Peninsula Valdez. It is also a popular place to visit in summer because of its beautiful beaches, although the water can be very cold. With the explosion of tourism in recent years, Madryn has undergone rapid growth. And the town's small permanent population swells exponentially during the summer months. Whale watching tours are also popular as the southern right whale uses the waters of Golfo Nuevo for breeding and giving birth. From July to September the whales are so close they can be viewed from the mainland. Jutting out into the South Atlantic, the mushroom-shaped peninsula Valdez is connected to the mainland by a thin strip of land. The peninsula is a breeding ground for a variety of fascinating marine mammals, such as seals, penguins, orcas, and sea lions. The headland is a superb spot for bird watchers as there are over 180 species of birds recorded here. Bring your binoculars and keep an eye out for the migratory snowy sheathbill, Patagonian canistero, rusty-backed monjita, and much more. Number 7. Bariloche. San Carlos de Bariloche, also known simply as Bariloche, can be found nestled on the slopes of Cerro Alto in Argentina's enchanting Lake District. Overlooking the magnificent Royal Blue Lake and Avocado Mountain slopes of the Parque Nacional Nahuel Huapi, the views from Bariloche are simply sensational. With prime real estate along the shores of the lake, the town has its own beach. But it's small, and certainly not the major drawcard. Instead, Bariloche is one of the country's most popular sporting destinations. Tourists descend on this lakeside town to enjoy its skiing, trekking, rock climbing, and water sporting opportunities. During the winter, the town has the feel of a Swiss ski resort, with plenty to tempt avid skiers and snowboarders. Home to Cerro Catedral Ski Resort, San Carlos de Bariloche is a winter wonderland, with Argentinian chocolate boutiques and breweries to lure you out of the cold. Number 6. Ushuaia. Serving as a popular base for Antarctica cruises, Ushuaia is the largest city in Argentina's Tierra del Fuego province. Tucked within the Beagle Strait, it's one of the most southerly located cities in the world. Something that's earned it its nickname as the end of the world. Despite its out-of-the-way location, Ushuaia is now a popular resort town, and you'd never guess the city's once dreary history. With a glance at its modern-day casinos and upmarket hotels. Dig a little deeper though and you'll discover the city was once served as an exile prison and an Argentinian naval base. Today, the city's main tourist attractions are split from east to west. The End of the World Train and Tierra del Fuego National Park can be found to the west, while Fagnano Lake and plenty of scenic hiking trails can be found to the east. A visit to the Beagle Channel offers views of sea lions and penguins. Number 5. Mendoza. Located in Latin America's largest wine-producing region, Mendoza is a popular tourist destination. Not only for its wine but also for its proximity to Aconcagua, the highest mountain in the Americas. Furthermore, Mendoza offers access to beautiful scenery and outdoor adventures such as hiking, horse riding, river rafting and more. At the heart of Mendoza is its main square, Independence Plaza, which is surrounded by restaurants, shops and beautiful buildings that are illuminated at night. What makes Mendoza such a great spot for winemaking is unusual. Despite being a vastly arid desert region, Mendoza has an interesting irrigation system that keeps the region well watered. You'll find these natural waterways on either side of the road, with bridges for pedestrians and cars. Number 4. El Chalten. El Chalten is a delightful frontier town that was initially formed as an outpost in the late 70s in the Patagonian region of southern Argentina. Small it may be, but Mount Fitzroy and Cerro Torres, two of Patagonia's most extraordinary peaks, have put this scenic little village on the map for hiking, mountain biking, and trekking adventures. In the summer months, you can expect to find the town heaving with tourists. Overlooking the northern part of Los Glaciares National Park, the village of El Chalten is the starting point for an abundance of hiking trails. The one you choose depends on your personal preference. Popular hikes include the relatively easy trek to the isolated Lago del Desierto, the sunrise spot at Laguna Capri, and the longer, more challenging hike to Laguna de los Tres or Laguna Torre. After a day on the trails, the village's La Cerveceria local brewery is the go-to hotspot in town for a post-hike thirst quencher. Number 3. Los Glaciares. The gorgeous Los Glaciares or Glaciers National Park is Argentina's second largest park, and one of the largest and most easy to get to ice fields on the planet. So easy, in fact, that you don't even need a car. Amtrak offers shuttles from the park entrance along the Going to the Sun Road. with its electrifying hairpin bends and magnificent glacial scenery. This is easily one of the most scenic roads to drive on Earth. The repeated advancing and retreating cycle of the glaciers present a never-ending show of cracking ice and thunderous booms as giant blocks break away and crash into the lakes with enormous splashes. While the glaciers are located in the southern section of the park, the northern section features majestic mountains, such as Mount Fitzroy, offering hiking and mountain climbing. Number 2. Buenos Aires. Pulsating with vitality and seductive charm from colorful European architecture to animated neighborhoods, sensational shopping and sizzling nightlife, it is no wonder that Buenos Aires gave birth to the captivating tango dance. Located off the southeastern coast of South America, Buenos Aires is the capital city of Argentina and one of Latin America's largest cities. Within the sprawling cityscape, with its French and Italian-style architecture, there is plenty to tempt tourists. From theater shows and glitzy bars to stylish art galleries and an exciting party scene, everything happens late here, from dinner to late-night clubbing. So if you want to do it all properly, don't expect to get a lot of sleep in Buenos Aires. Number 1. Iguazu Falls. The thundering Iguazu Falls, meaning big water, is one of the largest and most powerful waterfalls in the world. Straddling the border between Brazil and Argentina, these massive waterfalls are made up of hundreds of individual cascades. Interestingly, the tallest waterfall, known as Devil's Throat, is almost double the height of Niagara Falls. The falls in and of themselves are a breathtaking spectacle, but their beauty is all the more enhanced by the surrounding lush forest teeming in exotic wildlife. The waterfall is located within its own national park near Puerto Iguazu, Parque Nacional Iguazu. That's filled with some fantastic flora and fauna, including some of the last surviving Atlantic rainforests on Earth. The park features many excellent walkways while boat rides are available, which take people close enough to the falls to get wet from the spray. Are enjoying this video? What is your favorite Argentina's place from this list to you? Well, let us know and we'll be hanging out with you in the comments. If you want to make sure you're not missing any of the daily value we provide, make sure to subscribe and follow us on social media. You can never have too much motivation in your life we handpicked. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. We uploading amazing facts, news, business ideas and travel video on a daily basis. Thank you.